Sorry about that, guys. My battery went flat on my video camera, so I've had to actually plug my batteries into a PowerPoint to use my camera, and I'll have to remember to charge both batteries up because both of them went flat. So I was talking about our internet connection with Telstra. So it's Lisa from New Life on the Road, guys. How you going? This one is our first video about our Telstra internet connections. We have 4 devices, so I'm going to do 4 parts to this video because it'll go far too long if I do it all in one video. So check out what I'm talking about in my first video for this, and I'll leave the link right here. In my second internet device that we've had to buy, this is called an XG, and this one is brilliant. This one, you don't plug it into your computer as such. You can have as many computers as you like connected at the one time. We've only ever done 2 computers at once. The only thing I have with this XG, it's a casual plan and it's not enough gigabytes for what I need. I was using 2 different cards in the one device. I was using a 12 gig and then a 5 gig. I never knew when my 12 gig had run out, and I never knew when my 5 gig had run out. There was no email to tell me. Hubby kept forgetting to check to see, because you can go and log in on Telstra, and we kept forgetting to go and log in and check it and swap it on over. So be very, very careful with your casual plan, because last month I had to ring Telstra and say, oh, what happened? I hope you guys are sitting down. I hope you really are sitting down wherever you are, because you're not going to believe this. Our internet bill, instead of being, it was 130 normally for the month, just 130 to have 8 gig on one card, 5 gig on the other. Let me think about this. No, sorry, 12 gig on one card, 5 gig on the other. So I had 12 gig and then 5 gig, and I would use that whole gig the whole time. Last month we forgot to swap from our 12 gig to our 5 gig card, and we went over. We went over big time. So instead of 130, we had a $550 internet bill. I know, it flew me too. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to say. It took David 2 days of courage to tell me about it. So I rang Telstra, and Telstra, you guys rock. You really, really rock, because your hands are tied. You can't give me a plan for this on a fixed plan that'll give me enough internet usage to last me the month, because of your rules and regulations with the government. And it's not your rules, it's not your regulations, it's the government's. And I know you guys, your hands are tied, and I really, really applaud you, because Telstra went for 3 hours behind the scenes, had a look at our bill, took the extra that I had used from my 12 gig and took it off my 5 gig card, because I'd forgotten to swap that over. So they took the extra from my 12 gig, because we'd gone up to like 23 gig for the month. They took most of it. Well, they took it all off my 5 gig of what they could, and we ended up with a $250 bill, which was so much nicer to pay than $550. So thank you so much for that, Telstra. But it doesn't end there. This rocks, and I would still use this device if I could, but I can't. So stay tuned for part 3, guys. I'll see you in a minute.